Joining us now is Darren Cooke, the CEO of AuTECO Minerals. Great to see you.
Yeah, good afternoon.
So first off, I want to say Pickle Crow. I just like saying Pickle Crow. That's your project, right?
It sure is.
Yeah. So Northern Ontario, high grade. You say that this is top 10 high grade in the world for companies with reserves of over 2 million ounces. So give us some more details.
Yeah, so look, it was one of Canada's highest grade producing gold mines. They pulled out 1.5 million ounces at 16 grams per tonne up until 1966. And, you know, best place to find gold is where there's been gold found previously. So what we've done is gone in there with some new geological interpretations and discovered a lot more gold.
So you're in the midst of actually towards the tail end of a 50,000 meter drilling program. What have you been discovering? Just gets better and better?
Yeah, so look, it's been a two-phased approach. We've been looking at upgrading the existing 2.2 million ounce resource, and we've been having some very good success with the step outs there. But one of the other things we've got is 500 square kilometres of exploration ground. So we have been also doing some early stage regional exploration, and some of those results are incredibly promising given that it is fairly early stage. Things like our Talia prospect where we got 5.5 metres at 18 grams per tonne gold. Great start to a campaign.
So you're doing some grab samples in the regional area outside of Pickle Crow.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we've got this theory that there's multiple structures that are mineralised. We've been, during the summer period, our teams of geologists have been on the ground mapping, sampling, and we've had rock chip samples up to 569 grams per tonne. So we know there's a lot more gold around there to be found.
So you're planning, Darren, another resource update. When can investors expect that?
Yeah, well, look, we'll do the resource update likely as at 31 December, so it'll be in Q1 2023.
And it's hard to pick numbers, but do you think the number is just going to keep going higher?
Yeah, well, look, I wouldn't expect it to go down after the drilling we've done and the results we've got.
Right. All right, so your chairman calls Pickle Crow world-class. Institutions own about 40% of your company. The board and insiders 16%. So take us through to the pathway. I know it's somewhat difficult to do that. The pathway to production from here.
Yeah, well, one of the next stages that we want to do is to get underground again. So, you know, it's more effective to drill out the deposit from underground, and we're currently investigating capital or the best capital ways to do that. So that's well in progress. The other thing that we're really focusing on is the regional discovery, right-sizing the infrastructure that we're going to need eventually. You know, a lot of mines fall into the trap where they build a mill too big or too small, and we want to know what we're dealing with right from the start, so we'll continue exploring as well.
And Darren, is there a scenario whereby your resource gets too big to ignore for majors or even mid-tier producers and they come knocking on the door, or is the plan to eventually get to production?
Look, we're pretty flexible like that. You don't head into these things wanting to be taken out, so we're assuming that we're taking it to production, but if someone sees value in it, then, you know, happy to talk, but it's not our plan.
Thank you, Darren.
No worries, thank you very much.
Okay, we'll see you again. Darren Cooke, he's the CEO of AuTECO Minerals.